learned how to do IKEA built-in wardrobes? Well, I'm going to show you today.
First things first, we had to get a design done. Now, we were quoted over £3,000 from Howdens, not to name any names. So we did a wee bit of research and found all these IKEA packs videos, and we thought we'd give it a go.
Your dream wardrobe starts here. This is promising.
Had a wee look around the showroom. There was all sorts of storage solutions, styles and designs. So we got a hold of that young boy Ewan that works there, and we designed up these bad boys. Guess where we got the inspiration from? Now we got our wardrobes at a much better price. We headed back to the job.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a base. Why we're building the base is because these wardrobes don't come with feet.
So I'm building my base at a 4x2 timber. That's 95 by 45. And I'm going to put 12mm MDF on top. That's going to lift the wardrobes off the floor so I can put skirting along the front, and it's going to look dandy. It also means that it's going to be perfectly level and flat.
Well, this is heavy embarrassing. It's going heavy wrong. I'm just going to get the nail gun out like a normal cunt.
The frame itself is very simple to build. 2 outer longer lengths and then wee studs at 600 centres. He's taking note, I hope he's up. While I was assembling the base, Jodie was building all the flat pack up the stair because she can read the instructions and I can't.
Pull it in through there, but I'm going to go... Whoa, you're nearly done. You got this all by yourself.
So if you're watching this and you're thinking, aye, it's easy for you to say, you're a joiner. Jodie's no, and she's managing just fine.
I'm going to bring up the base, but I'm going to bring it up through the window. Oh my god, I could use this as a
And
ladder.
if you still don't think you'll manage, I'll do it.
Don't try that at home, kids.
In hindsight, we probably should have built the frame in the room. And to save space and to allow Jodie to build the wardrobes, I built it down the stair.
So now you've got your frame in, you're going to want to take your level.
You want to get your base absolutely perfect. Now I'm using a digital level here, mainly because I got it for free, but any level will do. Make sure you use your packers and screw through your frame into the floor. You're going to get your 12mm MDF, get some how do you do and screw it into place. Me and the big man then had a master plan meeting discussing how we were going to lift these wardrobes and get them into place.
Let's get ready to rumble! Ding ding, motherfucker! Doosh, doosh, doosh. This is gonna be so awesome!
I might get a wee bit too excited at this point. So we started in the centre and we got the first wardrobe in place. The reason for this is because I want the filler pieces at either side of the wardrobes to be exactly equal. So we got our centre wardrobe plumb, level, secured it to the back wall with concrete screws and repeated the process. So now we're at the fun bit, we're screwing all the wardrobes together. I'm using 32mm screws here. Next, we're moving on to building the frames for around the side of the wardrobes and the top. Now don't be going mental, you want to leave a bit of 5mm clearance in order to get the frame in and you're not going to bow the wardrobe. I secured these from screwing through the wardrobe into the frame. Now you're going to want to get a wee offcut or whatever you're going to be sheeting the front face in and set your frame back. What I mean by that is I'm using 12mm MDF, so I'm setting my frames back 12mm so that it's going to finish flush. The only tricky bit with this is scribing the top MDF around the coving. And if you don't know how to do that, just go at it with a multi-tool, you'll figure it out. I'm pinning on the MDF here with my 18 gauge nail gun. If you don't have one, you can countersink and screw. And then we're on to fitting the doors. These are substantially cheaper than Howdens, but you pay for what you get. The quality just isn't as good. But at the end of the day, it's just somewhere to store your clobber. So if you're on a budget, these are ideal for you. If you want something more high-end and luxury, then I would recommend going to Howdens or even Sharp. Now I think these turned out great and they came in at £880 and that was for the wardrobes and all the timber material. Much cheaper than you know who. Howdens. See you in the next video, homies.